Fat loss isn't just about discipline, it's about strategy. And unfortunately, most people are following advice that's setting them up to fail. On today's episode, I'm bringing up the top mistakes that I see people make over and over again that's causing them to fail in their journeys. These mistakes stall progress, tank their metabolism, and leave people feeling frustrated. So if you've been spinning your wheels trying to get results, this is the episode for you. It's going to be a good one. Grab your coffee and let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
What do we got for them today?
Because I feel like it's Groundhog's Day as a coach. Groundhog's Day. If it's the same things people say over and over again, and it's based on the poor information that they get off the internet about weight loss. They think it's, I mean, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into all the different things, but it mostly boils down to their unrealistic expectations of how to lose fat, how to lose body fat. Unrealistic expectations is the biggest thing, And I'm going to burst some bubbles today.
Burst some bubbles. I'll burst them with you.
Yeah, please. I know you've experienced it a lot with your clients as well. And, that's what we bring. We bring to the table experience, years and years of experience working with so many different people, and just the same mistakes come up. And that's what we're going to address today. But before we do, you know the drill. Make sure you're subscribed to us here on YouTube. Make sure you are following us on Candidly_with_coffee on Instagram. And leave us a 5-star review, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I ask every episode, but I do not receive.
Man, do that for us, you guys. And also, if you love what we talk about and information we give you, let your coworkers, your friends, your family, your cat, dog, watch us.
Yeah, and if you've been waiting for the right time to start a program, grab your partner, because we are offering a 2-for-1 one-on-one coaching for partners. So if you're partners living together, you want to get on board together, this is a great opportunity. Just mention the podcast when you apply for coaching, and we'll get you set up. And that's while there's spots available. You just never know. I never know
exactly
if I have room or not. But if I have room, if we have room,
yes,
we can get you guys set up, because it's time. Because if you want to live a long, happy, healthy life, it's not going to be by accident.
No,
it's not going to be by accident.
Got to put in the work.
If you're with us, we are going to make sure you don't make these mistakes.
Exactly.
That we're about to talk about today. So we are going to talk about the biggest fat loss mistakes. And the number one is extreme calorie restriction. People think, this is too much food. I need to drop my calories.
So first thing they go to.
I've never been able to eat this much and lose weight. It's because you're not eating this much. You're eating more.
Yes.
That's why.
All roads lead to overconsumption.
They always think that I set their calories too high. All the time. I've never been able to lose weight on these calories before. That means you have not actually ate these calories before.
Yeah, you overate.
Understand, I know I'm the expert. You're not the expert. I'm telling you, if you did not lose weight on those calories, it's because you were not actually eating those calories consistently over time.
I'm the lead coach. You're the lead student. Pay attention. Take notes. That's who you're here to learn from.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So, less isn't always more, you guys. Most of the time, you think every time I've lost weight in the past, I've ate 1,200 calories a day. For one, you're not going to sustain extreme calorie restriction. Okay, number one. Number two, the weight you lose, a lot of it's going to be muscle when you are having extreme calorie restriction. It is going to impact other things and systems in your body. It could tank your metabolism. It could...
Not could, it will.
It could cause hormonal issues. It could cause, then you might not be as active because you simply just do not have the energy to then do workouts. And so again, you're not going to be preserving lean muscle. So there's a lot of reasons why it is a huge mistake. So I want to talk about signs that you are under eating. So signs that you are under eating are if you get ravenously, uncontrollably hungry when like you get to the weekend. Like by Thursday rolls around and you feel like you're going to come out of your skin. Like you are just ravenous. It's because you're under eating throughout the weekend. It's like building up this huge deficit and your body freaks out.
Yeah. Pay attention. Your body's talking to you. Mm-hmm. Your body's telling you, ma'am, you're not feeding us enough. What are you doing? What are you starving us to death? It's letting you know it's throwing.
And it'll throw out ghrelin, right? Ghrelin is the hormone that makes you eat, makes you hungry.
Yes.
So it's trying. The body is in like survival mode. Like, what the hell? We're not getting enough food. Like, what's happening?
What are you doing?
And it'll send off a bunch of ghrelin and you won't be able to control it. So you, my dear, think that you're eating 1,200 calories a day and like you're not losing weight because you're in starvation mode. Not a thing. It's not a thing. It's actually not true at all.
Fake news.
It's that you're not actually able to stick to 1,200 calories because your body's fighting you and sending off ghrelin. And so when you eat, you then overeat. And that overconsumption is tipping the scale. It's tipping it in the other direction. So maybe you ate 1,200 calories for, 4 days in a row. And then Friday, you eat 3,000 calories. Not hard to do.
And then Saturday, you do the same
eat
thing.
another 3,000. And you eat another 3,000.
I don't know, Coach, why I gained 2 pounds this week.
If you average it out, it's like you really ate like over 2,000 calories averaged per day. Yeah. I always tell my clients, think about your calorie consumption. Like add up your total calories for the week and divide it by 7. That's what you're actually eating daily.
Yes.
So if you eat 1,000 calories a day for 5 days, and that's only 5,000 calories, but then you eat 5,000 calories on Saturday and 5,000 calories on Sunday, that's 15,000 calories divided by 7. But let me tell you, you white-knuckled those 5 days eating only 1,000 calories. So you feel like you've been dieting forever. And then you stepped on the scale, no progress. Well, because you actually ate 15,000 calories this week because you only were able to sustain those low calories for a few days. So that is why it's a huge mistake. A lot of people make it. If you find that you're not controlling your hunger on the weekends, it's because your calories during the week are probably too low. If you bump those up and even it out, you'll find that you'll be able to stay more consistent, and then you're going to get the consistent progress on the scale.
So true.
Mistake number 2. I know this is a hot button for you. Quitting too soon. People, they quit because they didn't lose 10 pounds in a month.
Nothing irks me more than that. Because people have this expectancy that I got to lose this weight by this time, or I didn't lose it fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who told you that you're supposed to lose it that fast? I want to know where you got your information from. Please tell me. Don't say Instagram or TikTok or some shit, the internet, because wrong. That's not the way it works.
Yeah, you should not 0.5 to 1% of your body weight weekly is about the range that you can expect. So those people that think I need to lose 3 pounds a week, if you're not 300 pounds, 3 pounds a week is not your number.
No.
It is not realistic. It is really not healthy, not good. And I'm sure people are shocked because they're thinking, what? Like, I think I should be able to lose 15 pounds in a month. I think they think that.
Do you want to know how many calories, caloric, what do you call it, restriction that is? How many calories you got to eat less of?
Yeah. You have to be, just to lose.
3 pounds is 10,500 calories.
Yeah, just to lose a pound a week, that's a deficit of 500 calories every day. So that's a 3,500 calorie deficit to lose 1 pound a week.
1 pound.
That's hard to do. If you are not more than 200 pounds, that's hard to do.
Now 2 pounds, 7,000 calories.
So 1,000 calorie deficit.
Yeah.
Meaning if you eat 2,000 calories, you have to burn 3,000 calories.
Yes.
Every day.
Every day. 7 days a week.
To lose those 2 pounds. It's not easy to lose weight.
Nope.
It is not easy.
It's one of the hardest things to do.
It is to lose weight properly and actually lose fat. So 0.5 to 1% of your body weight weekly should be the range that you're kind of like, that's realistic. The 1% is a little more aggressive. 0.5% is like a little, it's more doable. It's more doable. People that don't have those high expectations, don't want to lose it fast. They're not extremely calorie cutting. They're not doing crazy cardio. So they're doing a program that's maintainable and sustainable. And time passes fast anyway, and you don't feel like you're white knuckling things. So you kind of feel good. And, you know, a couple months goes by, you're like, oh, shoot, you know, yeah, cool. I lost a couple pounds. I lost 4 pounds. I lost 3 pounds. And that's the weight. That's the good weight. That's true fat loss. That's what your expectation should be. But people, I would say 90% of the people would think are listening to this going, that's crazy. I've lost way more than that faster. It's water.
Water.
It's not fat.
Water and body fat are two different things, you guys. Just because the needle moves, it is not the same weight. People got to confuse. My sister recently gained 5 pounds, freaked out in a week. Why, babe? Why did she gain 5 pounds? What did she do? She did what you did.
Yeah, she started HRT.
Anyway, she gained 5 pounds and she called me freaked out. I don't know what I'm doing steps. I'm eating the same. It's just water weight, Martha. Calm down. Relax. Yeah. And sure enough, text me today. Oh, I'm down 3.5 pounds. I know it's water weight. It's going to come right. All of it's going to come right off. So you see, not all weight's the same. No,
what I recommend is at least every 6 months, getting a DEXA scan to see what your body composition is doing and measure your progress based on that. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, we talk about it all the time, but it needs to be talked about because it's still every day a conversation. I'll have clients that I've worked with for like a long time that they'll still say, hey, are you sure I shouldn't drop my calories? I'm like, why would we do that? You lost weight on these calories already, like the last few months you've been consistent in losing weight. So why would you think we should drop them? I don't know, maybe to speed things up.
For what? I want to know their mindset. Why do you want to speed things up? Are you competing? Are you a competitor? Are you stepping on stage for something? What other way you want to lose weight for? What? Are you going somewhere? Because, I mean, is there something we don't know? You know what I mean? Like what's going on?
So I think a big part of the problem of why people have these unrealistic expectations, and this is one of the, a big mistake. This is one of the mistakes, is that Instagram, like perception online is that transformations are rapid. Because people don't see the journeys.
No, they don't.
They're also looking at a highlight reel. In a lot of cases, they're looking at altered photographs, altered transformations.
Let's be honest, yep.
They're not getting the full story.
Photoshopped.
And so, that's it. Weight loss shouldn't be rapid. And I have news for you. Even on a GLP-1, like Ozempic, if Ozempic is done correctly, weight loss should still not be rapid.
No.
It should still follow 0.5 to 1% of your body weight weekly. And if you're losing faster than that, you need to change the dosage of your GLP-1. You do not want to lose it rapidly. All the GLP-1 is doing is helping you stay consistent and helping you actually adhere to the calorie intake that you should be doing.
Yeah.
It does not speed up weight loss. That is a myth, and that is a perception that people have. If someone is losing weight rapidly on a GLP-1, it is because they are under eating, and it's because their dosage is too high and they're simply not eating enough calories. You, my friend, are losing muscle. You're not losing more body fat. You're losing more muscle than body fat. You are wrecking your hormones, wrecking your metabolism, and you're causing yourself a lot of problems that at some point you're going to have to face. They're not, you can't, it's not like a trick.
The Pied Piper, you guys, ain't going nowhere.
No.
It's going to be right there, ready to cash in.
So people think that Ozempic makes you lose weight fast.
They do. It's because TV.
Oh my God, the video television. I saw recently, it was so difficult for me. I got a visceral reaction to it. Jaclyn Hill talking about her Ozempic journey. And she has millions of followers. Greg Duquette did a video on it. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes. That chick. She's a makeup chick,
She's a makeup chick.
A makeup
artist chick.
Makeup artist.
Talking about her Ozempic journey. talking about how calorie deficits didn't work for her. I tried every diet. Nothing worked. Tries the Ozempic. Lo and behold, it works. But she's still not. Can you believe she only lost 12 pounds in the first month? This is she is talking to millions of people. This is why I have to spend most of someone's time with me coaching, unraveling all the crap that they hear from these people who are
no business talking about this,
who have no business talking about
business. Stay in that lane.
Like, unless you have some knowledge, especially if you have a platform with millions of followers, you should not be speaking to something that you do not know.
I think more people need a blaster, and like somebody like Violin is a blaster.
I couldn't believe it. The things that she was saying that were just complete.
She has no clue whatsoever.
No.
Zero.
No, but you know how many people probably ran out and got on Ozempic because of her video?
They need, the government needs to tighten down on it. It's getting out of control because this is what's going to happen to you, ladies. You're going to lose a lot of muscle. Muscle's gold. You're going to get old and frail. You're going to get weak as you get older. You're going to wish you had those muscles. Your bones are going to get weak. So don't
But she
mess
even
around with
talked about that in her video. She mentioned, she goes, you guys, I don't understand. I got to my goal weight, but I'm still soft and like my jeans aren't fitting.
Because you didn't lose body fat, girl.
Because you're like, at what point do you not think, oh my God, I'm losing weight too rapidly. I feel sick. I feel tired. I feel nauseous. I don't want to do anything. At what point does either your doctor, which shame on her doctor, or her think, you know what, maybe I just lessen the dose. Why don't we just cut the dose in half and see if maybe that I can eat more, get my energy back so I can work out? Like, where did common sense go? Where did common sense go?
It's just the internet screwing shit up.
Because people take those GLP-1s incorrectly, not responsibly.
Nope.
And they do it because they want the rapid results. They do it for the rapid. That's not what it's for. It's not for rapid results. If you're getting rapid results, you're doing it wrong.
And you know what's even harder than weight loss? That needs to be talked about more. And we've seen it over and over and over. And I'm guilty of it. It's happened to me. Is you lose the weight. Now what? You know what's harder? To keep that weight off. Mm-hmm. Sustain it. How many people in your life you've seen lose weight or eat?
Big mistake. Yeah.
Many over the years. They gain it back, sometimes even worse.
Yeah, that's another big mistake.
There's a show that was popular years ago, The Biggest Loser, 15 plus years ago. And everybody in that house, they had on super strict diets. They all lost it. They for sure did it. They all gained it back and then some. They ended up suing the show, saying they were wrecked, their metabolism, their life, their mental health, because they basically were in a prison in the house and they restricted their calories too much.
That's
to the point
why
where they got sick, where they had like medical staff as part of the show.
Yeah, that's why we help clients learn to live a lifestyle.
Balanced.
Because the point of, like, when you learn to live a lifestyle and incorporate it into every aspect of your life, it's something you just keep doing. There is no end game.
No.
Another big mistake people make is they lose the weight in such a way that they're not able to continue doing those things long term.
Exactly.
If you cannot keep the weight off in the same way in which you lost it, you're not going to keep the weight off.
Nope.
Nothing should change. Not a lot changes. Only your volume really changes. Not a lot changes. There's not a huge change from being in a deficit to being in maintenance. You don't even notice it. It's not even like, oh, suddenly you get to eat so much more. Not really.
No.
Not really. A few hundred calories a day more. And it's not much.
Not at all.
It's not much. It's not like a significant, noticeable change. So if you're losing weight in a way that you can't, like, you don't see yourself being able to live like that forever, that's not the right method for you. And it's not going to work. And it's going to cause mental problems. It's going to cause depression, anxiety, because you've lost the weight and now you're going to be so anxious because you're not able to keep it off. What am I going to do? What are people going to say? I'm getting the weight back. What's happening? Especially if you wrecked your metabolism or you had rapid weight loss on a GLP-1. Listen, I'm not, and my position on GLP-1s has not changed. It's the same. I feel there's a place for them in this society. I feel like there's a time and place for someone to have a higher dosage, to need to lose it rapidly. It's because they're knocking on death's door.
Yes.
They have other It's risk reward, right?
Yeah,
they have other
it's
things
a different conversation
that are pressing, that are impacted by their obesity, that are more dangerous than losing the weight rapidly. So it's like pick your evil, right? Okay, we're going to lose the weight rapidly so we could alleviate this diabetes, this heart attack risk, this stroke risk,
That's different.
Right. So not everybody falls into that category, but people that are jumping on it, Jaclyn Hill, who's a young girl.
Let's be honest. What is she, in her 20s?
I think 30s.
Okay, still a young girl.
Yeah. They're doing it for rapid weight loss.
Vanity reasons.
So when they get on, I've had so many people get on a GLP-1 and think like, oh, but it's not working for me. I'm like, what makes you say it's not working? Well, I only lost a pound this week. I'm like, it's working. That means that means the GLP-1 that you're taking has assisted you in actually eating a 500 calorie daily deficit, equaling 1 pound of weight loss. That is absolutely working, and it is working good. That's the way it should work for you.
Yes.
So what makes you think it's not working? Because you didn't lose 3 pounds this week? Because you're not going to lose 20 pounds this month? That is not what you should be striving for. But guess what? That doesn't sell it. So when these people go into these clinics and get it, do you think that they're going to buy, what? I can lose 1 pound on my own. Why am I going to pay $1,000 a month for this stuff to help me lose 4 pounds this month? I can do that on my own. Okay, go do it on your own.
They don't do it. That's all talk. It's kind of like the dude say, I don't need no coaching. I got this. I work out hard in the gym, this and that. Well, big dog, why is your gut leading the dance? Yeah. Your stomach sticking out?
Well, no, I've heard that a lot. I hear a lot of people will say, I know what to do to lose weight.
All right.
And so then my question is, well, would you rather be, 50 pounds lighter? Yeah, I would rather be 50 pounds lighter. Okay, so you know what to do.
You know what to do.
And you want to be 50 pounds lighter. Then why aren't you?
Exactly. Why aren't you? Since you know your body so well, I know my body. Why aren't you?
Why aren't you?
That's a good question.
Because you haven't made it a priority, or you're trying to do it rapidly. You're trying to do the gimmicks. These things don't work. That's the next mistake.
But you know who has this whole thing down real good when it comes to body fat, weight loss, and all that? Who really had it nailed down forever is the bodybuilding community. Yes, do they do PEDs and whatnot? Yes. But what I'm trying to get at is when they compete, they get to this low-level body fat, shredded, like superhuman, men and women. Mm-hmm. You guys, they don't stay there very long. No. They stay there for a day. That's it. One day, compete, get on stage. The next day, they're back to eating caloric surplus, eating more calories, because you cannot sustain that.
They don't sustain those physiques.
No, they don't. So
not even weeks.
So you have to find, like we both found our happy medium, where we're sustaining, where we're happy at. Can I get a little more trimmer and tighter? Of course I can. Cut a little bit back for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't need to. I'm comfortable. Yeah, it's like a little levers.
It's like levers. Where do I want the levers at?
Yes.
And you fiddle with the levers, and they're just like little movements.
Little movements. That's it.
My clients know. I always talk about it because I'm like, I don't want to see big swings. No. Okay. When we make adjustments, they're little swings. When I put a client on a deficit, she's in maintenance for a while, and we're like, okay, we're going to put you in a deficit. I don't suddenly slash her calories 500 calories a day. Mm-mm. I cut it back slow. Like, let's start out with 100. See how you do. Mm-hmm. And we go a week. Oh, you weren't able to handle that 100 because you didn't do it.
Exactly.
How do you think she would have done if I did the 500 off the bat?
Yeah.
No. So, that's what, it's little levers. You play with little levers. And that's what, and listen, I don't gatekeep. We show you exactly how we maintain our lifestyle.
We do.
We show you what we do. We show you how we incorporate balance. We share it. And when can we tighten it up sometimes? Sure. With the little levers though. Yeah. We don't let anything swing too far in any direction.
Nope.
And it's about knowing how to effectively lose body fat.
Yeah.
Actually body fat without gimmicks, which another mistake people make. As soon as they want to lose weight, they go into a detox. They go into a metabolism reset. They go into some stupid fasting protocol.
Ritual, yeah. You won't believe the shit I see on YouTube. I think I've seen it recently again, where it looks like this faja looking thing, this belt, and it has the shape of abs, and you put it on, you plug it in, it has electrical loads, and it says, oh, you just wear this. You're working out 10 minutes a day, and it's going to get you abs. I can't believe they're selling this gimmicky shit in 2025, and people fall for it. That's how desperate. I here to tell you, it does not take body fat off. It's fake. It should be illegal. You know that? They prey on people who are desperate.
I know.
It should be illegal. That should not be allowed. That's not how you shed body fat.
The gimmicks don't work, you guys. You don't need a detox cleanse. You don't need any of that stuff. What you need is repetition, structure, and a good strategy so that you're not spinning your wheels.
That's it.
Repetition, structure, a good strategy.
Yep.
And stop looking for shortcuts.
Exactly.
It's not fast. It's not sexy. It's not exciting. It's the boring stuff repeated day in and day out consistently over time that gets you the results.
And stop saying, I'm just going to eat salads to lose weight. Nope, that's not going to work. I've heard that for so many years. Even one of my own sisters like, yeah, let me know how that works.
Yeah, I'm just going to eat
works.
salads.
Yeah, chicken and salads. Don't stop. Not saying you can't eat salads. You should cook.
Yeah, I
you
love
add
a
it to your
salad.
meals. You add it, of course.
I love a salad.
You don't eat a salad 24/7 only.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
No, and you don't even have to listen. And I was telling you earlier, I was sharing a story about a client of mine that's having some success since I stopped her from tracking. Not every method works for everybody. And that's why it is nice to have a coach, because based on your behaviors and the struggles and things, about your particular life, I'll kind of put you into a program that I feel works for you, that will work better. And sometimes there's a little bit of trial and error. And sometimes some people they very, very good with their tracking. They love it. Some people don't want to track. Some people, just keep a food diary, like a written diary. So many different methods to get to a healthy, fit lifestyle. There's not just one way. That is important to understand also. But it doesn't, I think some people feel like in order to be fit and whatever, they have to track macros. And you can actually have a lot of success without even tracking macros. There's some great methods that work well. In fact, the program we put out, which is, it's not a nutrition program, it's a workout program, but there is some guidance on how to handle, your nutrition, how to complement the workout program within your nutrition to get results. And that is my Thrive in 3 program. It's very simple. It's made for busy people that don't have a lot of time, but they want to start losing weight and they want to fit the lifestyle into the little nooks and crannies of that busy life. And that's why I created that program. And there's more behind it. So stay tuned, because I'm definitely going to be, putting out more programs like that are going to be really helpful for people who don't want to think about it, but they don't have a lot of time. But they do want to start seeing results, because you don't have to do something super grand to start getting results.
Nope, sure don't.
You really don't, especially if you're
minor. Sometimes just some minor little tweaks. Take away from, add to. Believe it or not.
I want to know what I want to. This is your action item for this episode. Pick one of the mistakes you've been making and commit to changing that this week. Are you making a mistake? Or do you try to fast every weekend? Or do you do a cleanse once a week after you've had a bad, couple days of eating? Do you do a cleanse? I want to know what that is. I want to know what your gimmicky thing is that you do, and you're committed to stop doing it. That's what I want to know. So comment that down below. And don't forget, if you're interested in the Thrive in 3 program, you can scan the QR code up on the screen. It's basically the simplest way to reset and start seeing results. You're going to get my proven workout and a proven workout program with nutrition hacks and guidance that are going to simplify it for you. I think we need to make it simple. Sometimes when things get too complicated, people will just shut down and do nothing at all. And that is what I am trying to avoid.
That is true.
On next week's episode, we're flipping the script. We're going to share the non-scale victories that you should be actually tracking. How to measure progress when the number isn't moving on the scale. If you've ever felt discouraged by your weigh-ins, this next episode might just set you free. So it's going to be a good one. And just remember, you guys, fat loss isn't about suffering. You have to have a strategy. I just want you to think about that when you think about today's episode. Stop punishing your body with gimmicks, quick get skinny quick schemes. Start working with your body. Start focusing on feeling better instead of just, chasing that number on the scale. And of course, my Thrive in 3 program, it's going to give you that exact it's going to be able to, it's going to set you off to start doing that without drastic changes in your life. So
there you go.
We'll see you guys on the next episode.
See you.